Hey there, geeks. We are back with another Wizards Hall video. It's been a little while, but worth the wait because Mike got something awesome in the mail this week. Obviously, he's also been to the comic shops and running around. So let's take a look, Mike. Tell us what this is all about. What arrived on your doorstep?
I have a few things to share because I've been all over. But the biggest thing is that now I'm now part of the Clover family because Armored is a Clover Press book, and they sent me a package of Clover books. So I figured it would be great if I opened this up. I don't know what's inside it. It's a
Oh,
surprise even to me. I have no clue what's in there. So it should be really cool to open up. And I'm sure on my social media we'll go into more detail on as to what I got. But before we get to that, I did a signing on the weekend. I'm going to show you a few little things. I did a signing on the weekend in Guelph, Ontario. No American has heard of Guelph, I'm sure. It's outside of Toronto, about an hour. And there were like tons of other artists and creators there. I gave Armored to an artist just a few tables down from me, and he read it. He told me in like an hour and loved it, and then immediately came back and handed me this art card of Andy in his armor. So that's the coolest thing about doing the comic is seeing other artists' interpretations. It's just so much fun. Um, but the coolest thing I was sent before we get into the Clover package, I have to show you this. This was sent by Nick Patera. Hopefully, no one saw my address there. Whatever. They can come visit me if they want. There's not much here. Okay, so Nick sent me this package. This was a few weeks ago. So if you're already following me on Instagram, you may have seen it, but here we go. I'm gonna pull it out because it is awesome. Adam, I don't even know if I've shown you this.
no, I haven't seen it.
Okay, so here we go. I have to be very careful. So he wrote me a letter. Says, Michael, welcome to the comic book making club. Okay. And then I'm gonna open this up very carefully. Look at this, all live on camera. If you need to edit it, Adam.
No, it's all fine. This is part of the anticipation. We're
Let's say
building.
hit.
We're building.
Okay.
What's it gonna be?
Okay. Are you ready? It is the original cover artwork to Armored.
Wow, Armored number one, right
Armored number
there.
one. Look at it's two comic book pages. It's taped together.
Interesting.
That's how big he did this on. It's massive in the details. Like, I don't know if this even does it justice, but you kind of get an idea. It's
Yeah.
amazing looking at this thing in person. I have to get it framed. I've been so busy the past few weeks, I have not been able to get it framed yet, but I'll be doing that soon.
Yeah,
Anyways, I
because
wanted
I
to
always wonder about that, because it's like you hire an artist, you get them to do work for you, but it's not like you own that art immediately. Like they send you the scan, and that's what you all you needed, right?
Yeah,
So
and usually the artists, they sell their artwork. It's another
Mhm.
way for them to continue making some cash. So it was really generous of him to send me my very first cover
Oh,
ever. Like he was the first one to do a cover. So it's really, really cool. All right. Now let's get to the oh, I can barely lift this box at him. I mean, let's just show what we got here. It's
whoa!
huge. It's massive and it's really heavy because they do primarily art books and graphic novels. So we're looking at a lot of hardcovers here. Let me just open this up again. This is like you'll have to edit it if it's too long, taking you
No,
too
I
long
mean
to open.
this is cool. I mean, this is something where again, like most of us dream of getting a publisher to send us something in the mail. And we're like, this is I can't believe like even we've had interviews recently where people said, "Oh, I got this giant box of books," like and then there was a misprint, so they had to send me another giant box of books.
Okay, I'm putting it down here, and I'll just take stuff out as we go. Oh my goodness, it's a lot of popcorn. Let me tell you. Okay, first up. Okay, I've seen this book and I've been eyeing it, so this is really cool. This is Dracula of Transylvania by Ricardo Delgado. Have you seen this book?
No, well, I've been
It
I've
is
been on the Clover website. I saw they have like tarot cards that like go
it's
with
this
this.
that's his, yeah, that goes with this. So it
Okay.
looks like I presume it's the story of Dracula, but it's all whole
Yeah,
bunch of
show us the
artwork
pages.
throughout.
Is it literally just like it's just narrative? It's not illustrated in any way? Wow.
No, there is illustrations
Oh,
through
okay.
by Ricardo. So you'll see throughout his really
Oh.
cool, detailed illustrations. This is the thing about Clover is their printing is so nice. Like it's got that spot gloss on the
Yeah,
cover
I mean,
too.
that's gonna look beautiful on a shelf, and then when you pull it out to, read it, you're like, "Ooh, smooth."
Look at that. That is gorgeous. Okay, let's see what's next. Oh my goodness, Adam, I'm in shock. A little bit in shock, Adam. This is even cooler than I thought it was. Are you ready?
Let's see it.
They, oh my God, they sent me samples of Armored 3 to 6. These are straight
Wow.
from the factory. Oh, okay. I didn't expect that.
So you didn't have any of this in your hands yet then?
I have not seen like I have not held these in my hands yet. Yeah. So we got these are the Jeff Dixon variants. Only available on
And are
Kickstarter.
all of these flip covers then?
Yeah,
Is that the deal?
I'm going to show
Yeah.
you issue 3. So there's the Jeff Dixon issue 3 cover. And then if you want, you could display the Matt Tarian portrait cover instead. Whatever you've been collecting. Like I would say this goes with the Nick covers. Like if you wanted to do a full run of like Nick or Jeff covers, you could do that. Or you could do the Tarian covers. Again, these were only available on Kickstarter. Or if you see me at appearances, I might have a few. And then we got the foil covers.
Ooh.
How awesome is that? And then there's non-foil for direct market. So foil was Kickstarter, and I think a few shops will get the foil, but probably only 1 or 2 copies. Oh my God, Adam, I got to take this one out. This is gonna be a long video if I take this long. Look at that, the David Mack. Hey, huh? That's beautiful, eh?
That is cool. Yeah. That foil logo just always pops. And again, it fits the theme of the book. Every
Yeah.
time there's a shiny logo. I mean, it's perfect.
Okay. I'm gonna put these down for now, and we're gonna move on to something else. Okay, so they sent me this series. It looks like they sent me issue 6 and 7 of. They have a graphic novel already of issues 1 to 5 of this series. It's called The Mask of uh, Halia.
Hmm.
Hopefully, I'm saying it right. It looks like it's all. I believe it's Filipino creators that created this series. They were at San Diego Comic-Con. They're from Cuento Comics is like kind of their brand, and then Clover now publishes and prints everything with them. So these are the single issues that you can pre-order through Diamond right now or Lunar, but you can also get their hardcover book of the first 5 issues.
Okay.
Let's see if it's in this box.
Yeah, I
Let's
was
see.
gonna say.
Okay, this is really cool as well. I saw this at San Diego Comic-Con. Have you seen this? Okay, so it's Pete Von Scholey's History of Monsters. This is a wild book. I'm gonna open this up. Just wait till you see this thing. You like monsters, right?
Sure.
Okay. So this is like an accordion style book. Okay, watch this. It's an accordion style book. I loosely put book in quotations, where this artist has drawn every single monster,
Oh.
and it folds out. I forget how long it is. I remember them telling me at San Diego how big this thing is, but it just keeps going.
It's just like generic types of monsters or they're licensed characters? What do you think?
Well, okay,
Homage?
so this looks like, your classic monsters you'd find in, I don't know, D&D, or
Mm-hmm.
it looks like there's a troll there. I don't know. I'll have to go into detail,
Because yeah,
but
because I'm just wondering like the history aspect, if it's like genre or like decade or like
I
that's
think it's decade. So
okay.
it goes into decade because we hit this is clearly like it looks like a Lovecraft page here,
Hmm.
right? There's Cthulhu.
And then I'm
But
seeing,
then
Nosferatu and Phantom of the Opera there, so silent movie era
silent
stuff.
movie era.
Okay.
And then let me just jump ahead right to the 80s. Yeah, yeah. It's a decade by decade
Okay.
look at every single monster. Look at
Oh,
that.
there
There
we
was
go.
Zombie is there, the thing. And what's really cool is it comes with this booklet and it's a guide to tell you who every
That is
single monster
awesome.
is.
Wow.
This is really, really cool.
That's
And I feel like,
Halloween's coming up. I mean, that is one of those things you just want to have, or that you gift to your friend who's like
yeah.
a total horror hound. You want to give him something.
And I feel like no one really knows about this book,
No,
but this is something every horror fan should have. Like
that is cool.
it's really cool. Okay, let's see what else we got in here. Oh, it's like they knew what they were sending me. Like it makes sense, this package, because we also got Pete Von Scholey's Lovecraft Illustrated.
Ooh.
So I wonder. Oh, there he is, the man himself, Lovecraft. I wonder if this is, yeah. So it is all of Lovecraft stories, but it's an illustrated version of each, it appears. So
Hmm.
we have Herbert West's Reanimator right there. So it's all of his stories, and it looks like summarized, and then it includes a whole bunch of his artwork.
Wow.
Really, really cool stuff. I'll probably read this first. Okay. All right, let's keep digging in this box. It just keeps going. Adam, you were just talking about this. It's all wrapped up.
Yeah, it just feels like this endless box. You just reach down to the peanuts, you don't know what's coming out,
We
right?
don't know. I have no clue what they sent me. It's the Ricardo Delgado tarot cards
Oh,
that
great.
you had just brought up.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do another video where I do a tarot card reading on you.
Are you trained? Do you know how to read the cards?
No, but you know what? My wife walks into shops where she'll walk into these like candle shops looking for candles or whatever, and they'll be like, "Oh, you do readings, right?" And she's like, "No,"
Just
but
has
a
an
lot of
aura about her, huh?
she has an aura. I'm gonna get her to learn, and then she's gonna do it on us. Oh my goodness, how do I open this thing?
I just, yeah,
I don't
because
want
the
to
reason
rush
I
it.
brought it up before is I just saw it on the website and it just jumped out at me. It was like, art book, tarot cards, like just like so interesting.
Okay. Oh, these are beautiful. So it has a guidebook, so I can get into the guidebook, and I can do this, Adam. This is it. This is it. This will be my part-time gig when I'm not writing.
We'll do a bonus Halloween episode where you read the
Yeah.
cards for the podcast.
Can I just say, look at that. That's the side of the cards. Um, they do not skimp out at Clover. They really, really make sure they have the highest quality of stuff. This is nice. This is really. I almost don't want to touch it. I feel like.
Smudge it
Okay.
up, yeah.
Yeah, smudge it up. All right, let's keep going. Let's see what else we have here. Oh my goodness. It is endless. Keeps going. Okay, this is a cool book. They've been posting about this on their social media recently. It's called Project MK Ultra: Sex, Drugs, and the CIA by Stuart Kenneth Moore. So I think this is like, oh, look at this. The cover is 3D and it comes with some 3D
Oh,
glasses.
that's awesome.
um, so I believe I have to read more about it. I don't want through vivid storytelling. This original graphic novel brings to life the harrowing story of the CIA's mind control program, which used drugs, hypnosis, and other methods to manipulate the behavior of unwitting subjects. So this is a graphic novel about that.
Yeah, so Mike, you love horror. You know Firestarter, right?
Yep,
Firestarter, like in Stephen King was writing about, is a lot inspired by the MK
by
Ultra
this.
project stuff. Yeah.
This is another one going straight to the top of the read pile,
Yeah.
I think.
That
Yeah.
sounds cool.
Okay. Got to keep digging. All right. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay. So, Adam, maybe you know more about this. This book is huge. Terry and the Pirates.
And they have a ton of volumes that they've put out, right? I'm sure this is,
Yes.
I don't know, they can give you all of them, but yeah, because that was a super long running, comic strip in newspapers, very, very popular. I used to go to this restaurant that was like set in like the 30s. It had like a 30s, 40s theme, and they had Terry and the Pirates comics like framed all over the walls and stuff. So yeah, I mean, it's just like very well regarded by like our grandparents. They love
Yes,
Terry
yeah.
and the Pirates. Yeah.
Yeah, this appears to be the 1943. So is it a strip? Was it from the Sunday?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
an
yeah.
adventure comic. It's kind of like Flash Gordon style, but think like just like in on the Earth, in the 40s with the modern day people, and it's just like yeah, like they're Terry and the pirates, right? So like they you get the mix of like there's a lot of flying, there's a lot of adventure in jungles and on the sea and stuff like that. So I've only like scanned through collections, like older collections don't look as nice as that one. But it's funny how each thing you bring out is bigger and
I
bigger,
know it's
like
just,
the format.
but it's gorgeous. Like this
Yeah.
book is just like it's massive. I'm gonna put this under my coffee table, I think, you know? Wow. And the artwork is beautiful from
Yeah,
the
the interesting
40s.
subs in color and some black and white. That's kind of
Yeah.
fascinating. They alternate. Yeah.
Wow. So if you're into like golden would this would be golden age
Oh,
strips, I
yeah.
guess. Yeah, this is a book for you. I definitely need an education in these older books. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. It's endless,
How
Adam.
did
You're
they
right.
fit anything else in there?
Like I said, I could barely carry this. Okay, so here's another one. This is a bunch of political cartoons. The Complete Tom the Dancing Bug 2020 to 2023. It's the Great Storm, Tom the Dancing Bug. Do you know Reuben Bowling? Comics
I
by
don't.
Reuben.
It sounds like a modern day Dudesbury or something, I don't know.
It's all political cartoons. I'm seeing a lot of Trump. So this is for the political aficionado in the family, I
I like
would
that
say.
political satire. All right.
Yeah. Oh, look at there's even like some like Charlie
Right.
Brown-esque stuff in here. Oh, this looks funny. This is all American politics, Adam. I
Yeah.
wouldn't understand any of it. So that'll be fun. My wife is American, so I'm sure she'll enjoy that. Okay. This is beautiful. So this is a book with the art. It's called Spawn Till You Die, and it has nothing to do with Todd McFarlane's Spawn.
Okay.
It's about fish. It's the fin art of Ray Troll. Are you familiar with Ray Troll's art?
No.
So it's all fish art. I saw this book at San Diego. They had it out, and it is beautiful stuff. So this
Everything
is just
looks
an
like
art.
it could be a tattoo. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Or on a fishing aficionado's t-shirt, I think,
Yeah.
right? Like, look at this. Look at the detail.
Occupy Wall Street. That's pretty great.
Wow, that's awesome.
Ooh, yeah.
That's great. So it looks like it must be all sorts of now that's something you'd see on a wall, right? Like that's a beautiful painting. So maybe not for the hardcore comic book fan, but for the fishing fan in your
Well,
family.
and I will say, my wife always bugs me because I don't like nature. I don't like camping. I don't need any of that. And so I just feel like that's an interpretation, an artistic interpretation of nature that I can enjoy.
Yes, exactly. Okay, what else do we got here? There's more. There's more, Adam. Oh, interesting. Okay. Love like falling petals. So I believe this is an English translation of a Japanese bestseller.
Hmm.
Not familiar with it, but I have seen it up on their website. Um, yeah, there's no pictures to
Oh,
show up.
interesting.
So
Okay,
I
I
could read
expected it to be a
passages.
manga, but it's an actual just
No,
novel.
it's a
Okay.
novel. See, this is what I was saying. Clover, it has a real eclectic line of books that they publish. I'd
Hmm.
say they're more art books and graphic novels, but they even do stuff like that. So there really is something for everyone.
Really? There's more?
There's more.
This
This
is
is just
amazing. Honestly, like, okay,
okay.
there we
I
go.
can say without a doubt, this was the most popular book at San Diego Comic Con when I was doing a signing at their table.
Really?
Everyone that passed by could not resist but pick up Into the Trump verse.
That's a
So this is
wow.
also more of the Tom the Dancing Bug comic strips. So more political cartoons, 2016 to 2019. So I'm guessing that's why it's Trump focused. Was he president during that time? Right?
Yeah, sure. I don't
Yes.
know. I don't pay enough attention.
It looks like some real comedy gold in here.
Yeah.
So here we go. Yeah. So if you're into political cartoons, that would be one for you. Okay. There's more, Adam. It's not over yet. Okay. Okay. What do we got here? Ah, here we go. The Art of Dracula of Transylvania. So this is just a straight up artwork. Again, the spot gloss is really, really cool on these books.
Well, and I mean, I don't know how intentional it was, but the logo reminds me of Return of the Jedi. Are you seeing that the way I'm seeing that? I don't know.
What?
Because it was like it would say Star Wars at the top and then Return of the Jedi in the
Jedi.
middle, didn't it? I don't know. That's totally cool.
Oh man. Okay, yeah, this is just all of his artwork throughout.
Yeah.
And it's him talking about it, his process.
But and even just through a camera, I can see the quality of those pages and the gloss
It's
and the thickness. Like that's what's
this is
crazy to
not
me.
cheap. Like this is
Yeah.
like thick, thick paper. Some more images. All right, we got to keep moving. We got to keep moving because there's more in here. There's definitely more. Okay. All right, are you ready?
I am.
This is the big guys.
Woo!
The Marvel art of Alex. Is it Malev or Maleev?
I always say Malev, but it might be Believe. Yeah.
Malev. I think. Yeah, I think you're right. Malev. Look at that. So these are their books that people are really starting to notice Clover for because these books are incredible. The quality is insane, and look at the spot.
Ooh,
Look at
there it
that.
is again. Wow.
That shininess. I got to talk to them about getting armored.
Yeah, in your some collected edition. Yeah.
Oh my God. Like the stuff print in here is beautiful. Like just the quality of the paper. And obviously, his art is incredible.
Wow.
Oh my God. Again, I need a bigger coffee table now. Look at that. Look at that surfer.
Yeah.
So this is I guess this would be book. Oh, hold on, Adam. There's one more book here. The last book. The Marvel Art of David Mack.
I was wondering if it was gonna arrive there. Wow.
There it is. Oh, look, Mac behind us. Right now,
Yep.
behind me. Yeah.
Back and back.
So this would be books 1 and 2 of their Art of series.
Oh, I see.
So they just did the Marvel Art of Michael Turner
Mm-hmm.
on Kickstarter, which would have been book 5 or 6, I believe. I think 5. They've done the Art of Russell Dodderman, Michael Turner, Mac, Malev, and the Marvel
Nakayama, right?
Kiyama, yeah, DNA, yeah. So I am really thankful that they gave me these because
Well, look, let me see some interior on the
okay,
back. I just want
you
to take a
ready?
look here.
Okay.
I'm so curious.
So
Man.
that all right. Let me that's a pretty iconic cover right there.
Yeah,
Echo. Oh yeah.
that's pretty neat. Yeah. Wow.
So it also, what's really cool about these books is it also, look at this. It even has like a little
Yeah.
bookmarky ribbon thing.
Storm.
This is like the definitive, like these are definitive books on these artists. Like this is for Marvel, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, doesn't have all their art, but it's all their art from Marvel. And it's just, there you go. That's
And again, to
probably
have it in that large format so you could really take in the
huge.
details, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it's massive. Just to compare, there's the size difference, just to show you how big this is blown up to. So, and the quality is unbelievable. So yeah, that's it, I think. Maybe I should just quickly rummage through these popcorn kernels. Yeah, that's it. Unless I'm sure my kids will be going through these popcorns later and maybe they'll discover something else. But oh, look at them together. Imagine all of them on
Beautiful
your
on the
shelf.
shelf. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you haven't, if you're watching this and you haven't purchased a Clover book, you will be like, you have no idea the quality of these things. They're really, really nice. Like everything about it is top of the line. I'm kind of in shock a little bit looking at them. Anyways, go check out their website, cloverpress.us. They have so much more. This is only the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more stuff there.
Yeah, and
Um,
especially again, we were talking about for Halloween. I mean, there's a Bella Lugosi book when we had Hank Canals
yeah.
on, who's heading up a lot of the Clover Press stuff. He told us about this awesome, like behind the scenes access they got to the Bella Lugosi archives from the
It's like
family
an
and all that.
autobiography, and
Yeah,
I think it's going to be like 600 to 700 pages, like
in
massive.
depth. Yeah.
Yeah, and I can say I know who the next Marvel Art of book is.
Oh,
I won't say here. I can't say here, but Adam, I think you're gonna love it. That's all I'm gonna say.
oh, I have. Oh,
I
I
just
have a name in mind that I'm hoping that is who it is, and then I might buy it and send it to a friend as a joke. Also,
so you're buying two copies. There's two
yeah,
sales.
there we go.
Yeah, no, definitely go check out their website. I'm proud to be a team, a part of the team, having Armored with them, and I can't wait till everyone gets their hands on Armored 3, 4, and 5. Yeah.
I was just gonna say, tell Hank, I like Clover Press too. I don't know,
Yeah.
I could use a package. Just kidding. No, but that
Yeah.
was so cool. Thank you for sharing that, Mike. Because I was just like, and I can't believe how much they fit in there. And like you say, just the tip of the iceberg. So yeah, check out their website, see if there's something for you in your collection. But
Oh yeah, the other thing that they have that's really cool is these Dick Tracy books. It's like reprinting all the original Dick Tracy strips. They have so much stuff. There's something for everyone, literally, I think.
absolutely. And
Yeah.
but we also have more to come just for you. If you came for 90s comics, not the current stuff, we will be back, but also want to tell you about our Wednesday Rewind show. Every week now, we're going to the comic shop, we're letting you vote on what we should buy, and then we're sharing our thoughts on the current crop of comics. So if you're interested in that, stay subscribed here to Wizards, the podcast guide to comics on YouTube. You can also find out what's going on with our main podcast, where we cover every issue of Wizard Magazine and interview the past staff members there. That you can go to wizardscomics.com to check out the full archive of almost 300 episodes, or just find us on social media at Wizards Comics. And then we're also at Wizards_comics on Instagram. But until next time, keep your books bagged and boarded.